go honest real quick. Hi. People be
Sorry, I farted.
Hello, everyone. How you guys doing tonight? Today, wherever you're from in this beautiful world, we're playing on a different screen today. It's on our phone because I'm still out here and with these guys in Rhode Island. And I got one more night, and in the morning I got to go back. So we're gonna do a beer and cheese, and we got Tanner from East Coast LQ Reviews.
Cheers.
Cheers, and cheers to Thomas Metal 75 as well.
Keep us sort of cool.
Bumpy's not with us, but that's okay. Happy birthday, Bumpy.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and do this. We'll go ahead and show and tell first,
Are you angled like this?
and yeah, that's just hello. We'll go ahead and do show and tell first. So everyone, show your beer and your cheese. Go ahead and pour your beer, and just kind of show your cheese what you have. One thing I will say is we all got our cheese at the same place, but the first person that shows it off, we'll go ahead and just, well, I guess go that way. So we'll let Eric go ahead and show his first, and just let him know where we got it and what you got on the cheese and the beer. So
I have no idea. Well, we got a little write up on both. So we went to, I think we can probably see it here. Village Market in Tiverton, Four Corners, Vermont, not Vermont, in Rhode Island, called the Cheese Wheel. And I got a 0.25 pound block of, I think it's goat milk, what's that, sheep cheese from France called a Tom Brûlé. There you go. Tom Brûlé.
nice.
And that is according to the one website I was on the internet, it did say things. Holy crap. Well, it's a milk. Oh my God, why is the website? The website all of a sudden does not want to work, people. Yeah, all of a sudden doesn't want to work. All right. It's a Tom Brûlé. It is hails from the, cheese has a dense, firm paste with a nutty, sweet flavor. Okay. It's French, suction by milk, sheep, and milk treatment, raw milk. So we'll get to that momentarily. I'll find out more information and let you know. I'm going to do the, courtesy of John Nilly. Thank you, sir. A Mighty Oak from Treehouse Brewing Company, a 9.4, no, not a 9.7% American barley wine. Cheers.
Nice. Cheers, Eric. Thanks, man.
What was the style of cheese?
All right.
Yeah.
All right, so I was trying to see if I could find it online. I couldn't find anything. But mine it says 7-year cheddar, and it says 21 raw cow, but then it does say Quebec. This is 0.2 pounds for $7.20, which is kind of expensive. It says $36 for a pound.
Spendy.
Yeah, also got this from the Cheese Wheel. This is what it looks like. It's very nice. It's actually kind of crumbly. When I put it on the plate, kind of just broke there, as you can see. Looks like I have some nice crystals. And then we're going to pair it with this Das Volksbier. It's a Kolsch by Ragged Island Brew Company. This is 6%, which is kind of high for a Kolsch. And these guys are out of Portsmouth, Rhode Island. So that'll be interesting. Kolsch. And it does say actually unfiltered beer. So
Nice.
yeah, Kolsch with a cheddar. So cheers.
Awesome.
Oh, yeah, I did it for you.
Yeah, cool.
All right.
I assume you can
Pour this up.
eat my cheese with the rind stuff. It's not waxed.
It's golden color.
That's
It's
great.
pretty good. White head. Kind of off white, actually. About a finger head. And yeah, cheers.
Cool, man. Looks good.
It does.
All right, cool guys. All right, so the cheese I got today was called. We all got them from the same place, as they were saying. Tiverton, Rhode Island. They were really really nice. They're really really helpful. They let us try. They took off little slivers to try every cheese. They had like over 200 pieces, different cheeses there to choose from, which is really crazy. So this was actually $38 a pound. Yours was 36. So we got some spendy ass cheeses here.
$9 for no, $36 per pound on my
36?
creme brulee.
Nice. This is called the Truffle Kid. It's a hard goat cheese from Spain, and it's got truffles in it. So black truffles, and that. Oh shit!
He is
Yeah.
going hardcore on cheese tonight.
Yeah, damn it! All right, so you can see the truffles kind of in there. So it's kind of nice. And let's go ahead. Let's tell you what my beer is now. Now this one is from Rock Art over in Vermont, Morristown, Vermont. Place was really cool. We all had a good time. It's called Starry Night Stout. It's 40 IBUs, 5.8% alcohol by volume. They use solar power for their brewery. I'll show you that. So people were really nice here, and just a really cool facility. They had a lot of cool art on the wall, and their son does a lot of the artwork and stuff for them.
A whole family operation at that place.
Yeah, yeah.
Father's the brewer. I read this online a couple minutes ago. The father's the home brewer. The mother works at the front of house. One of the graphic designers is another son, and another son is an assistant brewer
For which one?
for.
Rock art.
Yep, I saw that on the website.
So I'm gonna go ahead and pour this up.
Family operation. That's really awesome and cool.
I asked Eric to help me out and find a beer because we didn't stop by and really get a beer. We already had some beer here, so he's just like he kind of looked up some info on the cheese and the beer pairing, and so I just went with his idea of what would go well with it. And so a lighter stout, let's say. I think it's American stout.
About five.
So-
It's in like 5.8 range.
5.8, yeah.
I think that's
So-
good for a beer, man. Yeah. That's
Yep.
an interesting hard goat cheese. I've only seen this like the soft milk here kind.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Different.
the hard ones are nice. Yeah.
Ooh.
So the hard ones are nice. I had this already, but it is a good beer, but we'll go through it. It's nice. It's got a nice cocoa head, kind of a tanner head.
Hey, Tanner! Unintentional, people.
I'm just kidding. No, but it has a nice like kind of a tannish like color head. And a dark stout opaque, can't see through it, but yeah, we'll go ahead and get into the rest of it.
Comments. Here we go.
All right. Bumpy, cheers. And Luke John, cheers to you.
Hey, John.
Oliver, cheers. All right, guys. Oh, you got a cheese, Bumpy. All right, we'll look out for that. The link was posted in our area, so just go ahead and click on that, and we'll look out for you. So it's cool, man.
Windy. It's been a long week.
All right, so we'll just go ahead and do the share we'll start the reviews, and once you get in here, we'll let you show everything off
Okay.
and do that. So we'll start with Eric, if you want to go ahead and start the show.
I want to call bullshit on this.
I wish we had a longer cord. Damn.
She said. All right, so the cheese. I think I got a website that tells me something. This is the Tomette or Tom Brûlé from Rodolphe Le Menier. I'm not pronouncing that French correctly. A small format sheep tom from the Mid-Pyrenees region of France. It is brûlée by hand with a blowtorch to caramelize the milk sugars, giving the cheese a toasted flavor with hints of smoke. The cheese is firm with an elegant sheep flavor. Yes, sheep flavor, but without the strong barnyard flavor that is found in some sheep's milk cheeses. So the milk type is a sheep, and it's from the Bazique region of France, pasteurized, and the Ranette, I guess that's the rind, traditional, and they say aged for 2 to 4 months. We're drinking again the Mighty Oaks American style barley wine at a 9.7% ABV. I guess this is, I forget how we do this. Is it cheese or beer? Who cares?
Oh, I usually do the beer first.
All right, we'll do it. Here it is. Very purple, dark purple. No head. Lots of dark, fruity, grapey notes. Plums, figs, raisins. Some tartness. Dark chocolate nuttiness. And I guess like a roasty almost. Yeah, I guess a roasty quality too. So yeah, dark chocolate for sure. Let's see how that tastes.
Cheers.
It's a little bit of a minerality to that. Or like it just came off a stainless steel tank or something like that. Very rich toffee, caramel, kind of a buttery texture or like flavor. Definitely dark chocolates. There's some cinnamon and baking spices. There's the dark fruits, plums, cherries, figs, raisins. Clean finish, really. It's a little vinny, wine kind of quality to that. Crisp, clean for the most part. Kind of refreshing, strangely enough. So one of the websites I saw was talking about like Cabernet Sauvignon or Malbecs. For the cheese. So I thought maybe once I saw this in the fridge from John, thank you, John Neely. I was like, maybe that'll work. All right. So I used the little apparatus to give me slices of cheese because that's how they kind of gave it to me at the cheesemonger. So there it is, and it also has that burnt kind of rind look to it. Maybe I'll try to get some rind off of that and give you a taste sample on that. But the cheese, sheep's cheese, I guess that's what they call it. It really has a tartness, or not tartness to it. I'm saying really has a sharp aroma to it. Getting a lot of salinity and salt to it. Yeah, it is funky without being like a wild yeast strain, kind of a Hill Farm type or anything like that. So let's give it a taste. Cheezers.
Cheers.
Yeah, there is a tart, funky element to it, just a little bit. Well, actually, just a lot. It's got even more of a sharp, nutty flavor than, say, a Swiss cheese, but it's along that line. There's a very lactic back end to it, with a slight tart souring twinge to it that sticks around for a while. There is a little bit of a smoky element. It's like lightly done in the background, though. I do like the firmness of the cheese. I was trying to avoid a smoked cheese, but I ended up getting one. Yeah, lots of salinity to it without being overpowering. It's really good with the tart sheep's milk flavor to it, but a slight nuttiness.
Now I have my name up there.
And
It's
that's okay.
tough. It's
And we're going to try some Mighty Oak Barley Wine from Treehouse. Thank you, John, once again, and Nilly, with the cheese. Beer, cheese.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Or beers chat. However you do it.
Cheers to the beer chat. Ooh. That just funked and tarted up the barley wine already. That's got a very raspberry tart sensation, the beer already. And that cleaned it up. Lots of nuttiness on that. The sharpness is diminished. Salinity is coming out more. And with the cheese. Sorry, with the beer. Yeah, tart raspberries. Plums. Now, with the liquid mixed in with the cheese in the mouth. Definitely getting a wild yeast strain, funky element to it. And more of that minerality in that stainless steel tank thing is coming out. Wow, it's a big, bold experience. I don't know what I think of that yet. But they're all very good, pretty good. I will listen to everybody else do a review and try to come up with a conclusion. I don't know if I'm really liking the funky thing that's coming out of the beer with the cheese, but it tastes good overall, both the products. So I'll sit, eat, and form an opinion. Thank you for your hands.
All right, yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Cheers. I gotta figure out how to see if Pumpy's there, and I don't know how to do that.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there you go. So it'll probably pop up.
You need to chat
Gotcha. Cool.
in the live or private chat if you're here, Bumpy. Thank you.
All right.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, okay.
Bumble still skin.
Bumpy,
I am
cheers.
here now. I am here now.
Cheers.
Yes, we got you.
All right.
You want to do a presentation or whatever you're doing? Okay, we don't have to
Well,
be
I don't
super
know what
serious
I'm
if we don't have a
doing yet.
mouse.
I mean, I know what cheese I'm doing because I just picked
Okay.
it up.
See, baby.
Okay.
What
Yeah.
beers did you guys do?
I'm choosing John and Illy's Mighty Oaky left from Patrice. Barley wine.
Okay, a barley wine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, what did you guys all share on the same one? You have different stuff going on.
No, I have a Kolsch and a cheddar.
Oh yeah, I got sheets.
7-year cheddar from Quebec.
7
Okay.
years.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I have a truffle hard goat cheese with American Stout 5.8, the Starry Night one from Rock Art.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
sheets milk cheese. There you go.
So I have from Dietz and Watson.
I
I have a
can't bring anyone else.
smoked Gouda.
Baby.
And now I'm gonna go through all my beers that I picked up and figured out
all right.
what might go well with the smoked Gouda.
Scotch ale? Did you get the Scotch ale from Rockart?
Uh,
I didn't pick that up.
All right. Okay.
You already does anybody have some? Beerman has a Rock Art beer already. We
Yep.
don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Nobody has the Schilling beer, right?
No.
no.
I don't think so.
All right. We'll do that. Multiples of this. So I'm gonna do a smoked Gouda with this Schilling Fest beer called G Stuffa. G Sufa.
Super.
Because it is fest beer time now. We're in September. Starts up, it ends in the first week of October. This comes in at 5.8% ABV. It is a Munich style festival lager, so not a Marzen. It is from Munich, but it's not a Marzen because Marzen means March, which is the time that they ferment, that they brew and start fermentation. So that way it will be ready for Oktoberfest time.
All right.
So I got I got a glass. I think I just rinsed it out. It's not the proper glassware. I didn't get my cheese board yet. We'll pour the beer. You saw what the cheese was. I'll take it out and cut it up. It's kind of a yellowish orange Gouda. Probably not the best Gouda ever. I bought it at the local little corner shop store because I wasn't sure if I was going to be home in time to do this.
Nice.
We went out to eat tonight,
All right.
and Ezra enjoyed the fire. It was fun. He was a good boy, and
Good.
Most pleasant experience I've ever had. Going to a hibachi.
No, cool, man.
Because my grandson enjoyed it so much, so it just made it much better. But
Nice.
yeah, it's a very clear pour in this fest beer. Extreme gold, good effervescence flowing up through. It does have that white sudsy head. It is bone white. I'm not gonna say, oh, it's a little bit no, it's bone white, very white head. So kind of frothy, but yet still soap sudsy, where it's going to start to kind of break down eventually, but it's going to last for a little bit anyways. I'm getting condensation on the outside of the glass, but you clear it off. It is very clear, like I said, and good effervescence. I'll go get a little board so I can take my cheese out and cut it up. But yes, it's just a standard smoked Gouda. I'm not expecting too much from this cheese.
All right.
To be honest with
Cool.
you. All right. Cheers.
Cool, man. Cheers. All right. Here we go. Bring that back. Now we got it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no problem. You're good. Tanner
Tanner.
is doing his thing.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, I had my phone. So I had IBUs. So, RaggedIslandBrewingCompany.com says, I like crisp hybrid between a lager and ale that originated in Cologne, Germany. 6%, 22 IBUs. Yeah, it's a little bit on the darker side for a Kolsch. Maybe it's the lighting. It does kind of look like it's more like of a golden. I don't know, maybe it is.
Honey.
Yeah. But nose? There's definitely more malty sweet to this. There's a little bit of breadiness and a little bit of that I want to say like orange. And then there's actually maybe like I don't know, something else in there, like an apple or something.
Yeah, maybe.
But yeah, it smells more sweet than anything. It's kind of missing like that spicy hop that you would get, and it's kind of missing like the big cereal grain. It tastes a little bit more, or it smells a little bit more malty than your typical Kolsch. Let's try it out though. Cheers.
Cheers.
Dessert.
Perfect.
Yo, pump it.
So yeah, it's I don't know. It's not really drinking like a Kolsch. It's missing like that spicy hop finish. You get a little bit of floral, a little bit of citrus. It's a little drying,
Yeah.
but I
think
guess
that-
the finish you get a little bit more of the cereal grain starts to come through. But yeah, just definitely not really living up to what I usually get with a Kolsch. But not a bad beer, 6%, super easy drinking,
Good.
crushable for sure. Maybe a little too malty sweet for my personal enjoying, but man, it's not bad. It's not bad. Let's try the cheese. Now the cheese, it's pretty crumbly, kind of dry looking. There you go. Breaks pretty easily. Nose. It's actually got like a slight funk to it. Definitely a good amount of salinity. It's actually a little bit of nutty and maybe like a touch of caramel. It smells really nice. Let's try it out. Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.
Instantly like crystals.
That's
good.
cute.
It's actually really buttery and dry at the same time. Super flavorful, very nutty, salty on the finish. It's actually really, really good.
Nice.
It's a good blend of creamy and dry. It's not overly dry. It definitely leaves your mouth salivating like crazy. Like I said, super buttery. Really, really good. Let's try it with the beer.
Nice. Two beers.
Beers.
To some water. Been a long weekend.
Yeah, it is.
So the nuttiness and the sweetness from the caramel totally gets ramped up like crazy.
Ooh.
If you guys want to try it, you can too. You want to try a piece of the cheese, maybe?
Yeah. Dude.
Hey.
Oh, yeah.
You can give people credit.
Whoa. Yeah, very, very savory.
Holy crap, that is a big old bowl.
That was so
Yeah.
good.
It's very, very savory. And then let's try a sip of
That sticks to your
the sweetness from the
It
malt.
does.
Yeah, sweetness from the malt totally intensifies it too.
Yeah. Dude, that's crazy.
I think it works really well
All
together.
right, it's better than
Yeah, I
that.
like that.
Yeah, that's really good.
So I kind of was a little I'm a little disappointed with the Kolsch flavor, to be completely honest with you. But it works well with the cheese. This cheese is phenomenal. This would be really good with like a kind of like more like dank IPA or
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah.
like a West Coast IPA. But yeah, I'll sit and sip and chew some more and let you know what I think. Cheers.
Oh,
Nice. Cheers.
yo, cool cheese then. Wow,
Yeah,
that's good. It's okay.
Let's
What?
have some more too.
Guess I'll just stay
Pretty long.
I'll bring up I'll just do mine and then we'll bring Bumpy up. Since we're all on the same screen.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead and do the beer first. So this is a 5.8 40 IBU American stout. I want to say it actually, yeah. Well, let's get into it. So it's a dark, opaque, I'd say dark, black. It looks in the light. It's
Dark,
probably kind of a
opaque.
dark chocolate.
Sorry.
It's all right. It's got it has kind of a like a tannish head, khaki head, and I would say it's got kind of a medium rising bubble on the carbonation, and opaque. You can't see through it. In the light over here, you kind of get some light hue, like hues of, coming through, color hues coming through, lighter chocolatey colors. But yeah, on the nose, whoa, almost all over your phone.
Oh.
So on the nose, I'm getting like right away. I get like a roast with raisin. It does have kind of a sweetness. It also has a slight dryness in the nose. Some caramels coming through. Maybe like a darker, rich caramel, slight toffee pasta, perhaps. But yeah, it smells really good. Let's go ahead and taste it. Cheers.
Cheers.
Thanks for coming by.
Please
everybody.
be delicious.
Rhode Island.
Oh, that went down the wrong pipe.
Please be cheerific.
Hold on, I
How
gotta
many
take
pipes does the piper have?
another
All around.
So this is about 60, probably 55, 60 degrees. It's kind of warm. But it's very roasty, bready, like rich bread, roasty, coffee, kind of a almost like a baker's chocolate bitterness. Um, no hops or anything like that. The body's a medium light body, and mouthfeel I'd say is somewhat just a smooth mouthfeel. It's not creamy, it's not zesty. It's just kind of right in the middle, a medium mouthfeel. Um, the flavors, it's got kind of like a on the palate, like in the back, it gets a little more bitter. But the if anything, the hops are mixing in really well with the bitterness of the darker malts. You do get a little bit of like slight caramel with the coffee. That's kind of nice. No alcohol, 5.8.
Yeah.
Not gonna get that. But yeah, nice stout. Really good stout. It's got a little bit of raisin in there. There's a slight like raisin thing. But so I have a black truffle hard goat cheese, and she let us try like different ones. There was another one that I almost got, but they give you like a little sliver using Eric's little tool. Yeah, and they let you like try like a little bit just to try. But it's this is the one I picked, and it's got. I'll pick it up here because you can get more of the truffles in there. It's kind of a marbling. Um, and I'm actually just gonna chew off this part. But on the nose, you get that. It's not really like it's kind of a funky barnhouse or farmhouse kind of smell like usual goat cheeses have. But then it's got kind of an earthiness from the black truffle. It's got like an earthy kind of saltiness in the nose. That milky, earthy, salty funk that I love in goat cheeses. It's very white. It's a very white, like ghost white cheese, and the rind also has some of the remnants of the like they rolled it in the truffles. But on the bite, let's bite it, let's eat it, and let's take it down. Cheesers,
Cheesers. Eat it.
Yeah.
Just eat it
just
and take
eat
it
it.
down.
Don't make me repeat it.
Yeah,
You just eat it.
just eat it.
Milk snack.
It's very dry and salty, but not too salty. It's got a really nice balance between the earthy of the truffle and the saltiness and the milk, the goat milk funk. It's all very well balanced. That salt really works well with this. It's super good. It's almost like a nuttiness to it as well, like a salty, nutty, earthy kind of kick to it. It's very good. This is super good cheese. It kind of almost melts in your mouth to some degree, but it's very drying though. It makes you want to have something to kind of wet it down. So it's got a little garlic. I'm getting almost like a little garlicky kind of thing in there. But let's go ahead and take another bite and do a Chabirs.
Chub beers. That's
Beers.
yeah. Two beers or not chub beers?
Oh, I just ate that wrong.
Is that a good run? Is that good?
It's not bad.
It's not what you prefer then. No.
It's not bad. I probably should have just had. I'll probably have the inside of one of these.
The more you
Might
know.
do a cheese before beer before cheese. But yeah, that garlic's nice and that earthiness. All right, here we go. Salud.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go again.
There's kind of a nuttiness now in the beer that works with the nuttiness of the truffle, and then like the salt kind of goes away. The roastiness of the beer kind of goes over and through the cheese, takes away some of the funky kind of flavors, which I kind of like the funk, but it's not terrible.
Ooh, that mine's
Let me take another bite.
like the rind of my cheese. Now. It's a
You like that?
smoky,
That one's good, dude.
smoky rind.
I've tried Eric's before at the shop, and it was really good. Yeah, the roasty kind of caramel goes through that funkiness of the cheese, and the salt kind of like plays down a little bit. And it's just nice because the cheese is so dry that it's really nice to have something kind of lighter. I probably maybe should have. It tastes good with this. I think I think a light like a pale ale or even like maybe an amber or something like that would have probably gone better with this. But this isn't bad. It I like how it marries each other. It's very nice. So that's kind of what I have here. I hope that was a good enough fucking pairing review, but that's it. But thank you. Cheers. We're going ahead and bring up Bumpy. Get you up here.
Cheers, Gabriel.
All
Right.
right.
Manhandle our phone. There we
There
go.
we go. Hello, Bumpy.
Well, hello. Just took a sip of my beer.
Can I try a small piece of yours, Gabriel?
I forgot to do beer
Um,
before cheese. That's all right. Yeah, dude, please.
That's what my Gouda looks like. I just sliced into long, like French fries.
Nice.
It's sticky. I gave the dogs some. They're still lingering around. That was just from Dietz and Watson smoked Gouda. It says artisan cheeses, but it looks very generic, like a store brand type cheese. But it's orange Gouda. That means that it's really good. Because orange is a natural flavor in cheese. If you didn't know that. Yeah. But let's get to the beer. From Schilling Beer Company out of Littleton, New Hampshire. I have their Fest beer because this is what they brew for this time of year, September into October. You got Oktoberfest going on. Schilling is a European, well, no, they're an American brewery that specializes in European brews. So pretty much anything kind of floating around Germany, they will brews for. You'll find a lot of beers that aren't even made anymore. They kind of brought them back. Yeah, this is just a Munich style festive lager, 5.8% ABV. It looks appropriate. The aromas on it. Now I did take a sip, and I'm hoping that same flavor note's not there, but it probably is. I'll get to it anyways when we get there. The aromas on the beer. Of course, there's a kind of a breadiness. It's got that breadiness that you might incorporate like some type of like pretzel with big doughy pretzel. Maybe even like a sourdough bread. There's some bread crustiness to it, a little bit of a brown like bread crust. Maybe if it was toasted, it would be like the lightest setting on your toaster. Yeah,
Oh,
basically
yeah.
where you put the toast in and then you turn your back for 10 seconds and the toast is done. It's like,
Yeah.
do you even toast? Type toast.
Nice.
Hey, Bumpy, that
Yeah, it smells fairly appropriate. There's some floral notes. Doesn't smell bad at all. Cheers. Let's take a little sip here.
Jesus. Beer man's cheese is amazing. What the world?
Sorry, Bumpy.
Let's go back to Bumpy.
Yeah, it's there still.
I want that with a bourbon.
So on the front, I'm getting like kind of that doughy, bready type flavor note. And as I'm trying to taste the hops, I'm hit with this huge metallic flavor.
Yeah.
It's huge. It's like I have an entire kitchen's worth of silverware in my mouth. And it lingers on all the way to the finish. And it still lingers on after the beer is gone of metallic. I've had a few beers out of this glass today. I haven't tasted this flavor out of that at all. So it leads me to believe it's actually coming from the beer. I've never ever in my life that I can remember had any issues with a Schilling beer as far as any real off flavors. Of course, they've made styles of beers that I don't really care for, like Dunkels and stuff like that. But they've always been pretty close to spot on. This one seems to just have kind of a weird metallic flavor to it. Not digging that. As I drink on it, if it changes, cool. If not, then there's an issue. There's an issue here.
Good cheese show.
Other than the metallic note, there is a, like I said, it's kind of a breadiness and stuff like that to it. It's kind of on the floral hoppy side. The crispness, I'd say it's more of like a medium body. It is. If this was like an extremely easy to drink lager, then it's kind of more on the chewy side. There's a bit of a sweetness to it that makes it harder to just slam down. It's not like super chuggable, but it's not like super sweet or anything like that either. There's just something about it that keeps you like, this isn't like a Budweiser where you're just gonna be like glug 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 glug.
Budweiser.
Yeah, it kind of has some lingering notes to it. It leaves a little bit of stickiness and drying to the palate too. It's only 5.8% ABV, so it's not super high. All right, we'll get back to the beer. The only off thing I can really find about it is that real metallic note that I've picked up a few times on the palate. The cheese, smoked Gouda. It's floppy, it's flimsy, it's a melty cheese. Can you even break this? Yes, you can.
Mm-hmm.
You get the smokiness on this one. Sometimes I would have probably said it's got kind of a metallic tin smoke to it. Starting to kind of correlate that with corn husk.
Oh.
If you burn corn husk, it has kind of a similar smell. So it's like burning corn husk.
A barn burner.
Yeah, it's a barn burner. Say no. That's not cheese. Stop it. Yeah, so there is a smokiness to it, but there's what I would normally kind of refer to as like a tin smell, but like I said, kind of getting more into like burning cob, corn husk.
All right.
It's not the strongest, so it's still kind of decent on the aroma. It's still inviting. It's really hard to get the Gouda, but I do notice like maybe a little bit of like a sweet butteriness. Let's go ahead and eat a little bit. See what we get on the palate.
Gross.
All right, cheesers.
Jesus, Bobby.
Tuesdays.
Jesus.
Next time you're in Rhode Island, you got to go to this cheap shop.
Jesus
Cheap
Christ.
shop.
We were
It's a
supposed
cheese
to
shop.
do that
It's a
today.
cheese shop.
Instead, swang by my local superette with the cheese selection is like this.
Oh.
Standing there, I'll like, never mind. Never mind.
I know
I
that
mean,
was like,
Gouda is definitely a melting cheese. Goudas
Yeah.
go well on. I mean, you make a turkey sandwich, you want some melted cheese on it, chicken, burgers,
Ooh, all right. I'll go try that.
you know. Definitely recommend Gouda on like a hot turkey sandwich. So if you like have some of that sliced turkey and you just kind of like do like a what's that press thing? Like
Panini press.
yeah,
No.
like a turkey panini or whatever with some Gouda. Mm-hmm.
It's a Gouda time.
What time?
I'm crazy.
Yeah, so very
Sorry.
melty, easy to chew, soft cheese, buttery, with a little bit of salinity. It's kind of a sweet buttery with salt. Sweet and salt goes together. Smokiness. It's there. It never becomes like super like metallic or tinny on the flavor. It kind of just lends this kind of smoky, slight kind of smoky flavor that just kind of like wafts down a hallway with an open window and an open door on the other side to where it can actually just do this flow through. So the palate's working very nice with this kind of generic smoked Gouda. That's
Yeah.
naturally orange. So now I'm going to eat this cheese. And I'm going to drink this metallic Oktoberfest. Mm,
Good.
Well,
Yeah. Ears.
man,
love it.
we've got all of everybody's cheeses and we're trying them. Tanner is definitely winning on the
No.
sharpness department on cheese.
Very
Beer Man's cheese is ridiculous out of this freaking world.
Beer man's cheese tastes like potato chips.
Yeah.
It's got something, yes,
I don't know.
starchy about it.
Some, yeah.
And that
Eating the
rind-
cheese first and then drinking the beer knocks
Yeah.
out. It
Mhm.
knocks out the metallic note from the beer completely.
Oh, good.
It hides the smoke, and then, just like a dramatic firefighter movie, just when you think they got it all
Backdraft.
under control, poof, a big cloud of smoke comes up. It does
Yeah,
just that.
backdraft.
Everything's kind of masked, and then as soon as I swallow that beer, like within like a 2.5 second count, it's poof, smoke. Works beautiful. Cheese first, because like I said, it takes away that metallic type flavor from this Oktoberfest. You're getting some of those nice kind of bready malt notes still from the beer. It's still kind of crisp, even though it's kind of a medium body beer. It kind of has that drying effect still. And then yeah, the smoke is just kind of like it's like under the carpet, and then whew,
Oh, better run out of the house.
Smoky.
That smoke some
yeah, yeah, house fire. This is a house fire.
This is a house fire.
Nobody
Uh-oh.
survives.
So it's a disaster. No.
Yeah.
It's a disaster. The dogs are all here for more cheese. They liked it.
Hey, that's a good sign. Well, that might just be
The cheese definitely needs a little bit
plant
of
drugs.
Thanks.
Viagra or something. It's a little limp.
That is a limp cheese.
That's a limp cheese. Yeah.
It's kind of like our first point. Oops. Hey, look, it's the state of Maine.
Works well both ways. Obviously, cheese before beer with this one works even better. But yeah, no issues. It's nice hoppy fest beer from Schilling. Minus the metallic note that I get on the palate. Works very well with this generic smoked Gouda. Yeah, sometimes you don't have to spend a lot to make a lot, right?
It's good enough.
That's good enough.
It's good enough for me, my friend.
Thank you, Puppy.
Cheers. Glad I could make
dude.
it. I
Cheers,
figured
dude.
I didn't know if I'd be
Yeah.
around or not. So
Nice, dude. Glad you came up, man. Yeah, dude.
And down.
you even
to
started early too.
Yeah.
You
I
gotta
don't
get
know
to
when
bed early, right?
Beer Man might want to leave tonight to go back to Logan Airport
Yeah.
about things.
Whiskey Scout just said that he felt just started earlier than I expected.
Oh, okay.
I told him he had to go to the airport tonight, so.
Oh, right. Yep. Cool. Thanks, bro.
But yeah, cheers, Robert.
Cheers, dude.
Cheers, Sammy. Mr. Great Shot. Enjoy the
Cheers,
decline.
Bumpy.
Hello, Bishop.
And
Haven't heard from
Oliver Granis.
Hello, Oliver.
And Paul Minifru. Luke John.
Oh,
Sunfish for Fish. Mr.
Nice.
oh yeah,
Thanks,
like
everyone. Yeah. Cool.
back to Tanner here with the Beer Man's
stuff.
cheese thing.
Yeah.
like when you get the aftertaste after a while, it's like a kettle cooked chip.
Yeah, it is. It's like
Mm.
potato chips.
With the little garlic.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's like I don't know. I kind of maybe it's like sour cream and onion, something
Oh.
like that.
Cottage,
Yeah, dude.
Is there a cottage cheese? Like
Sour
citrus?
cream and
Maybe
onions, the
like
closest
like
one.
ranch or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It was like
I think sour cream and onions
very
are close.
savory, but yeah, kind of sour cream and onion could be.
That's right.
Yeah.
So
A
I
little earthy, a little.
yeah,
Yeah.
Tanner's cheese is the not the funk. It's the sharpest of the cheeses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got a
Very
buttery,
super savory.
like a buttery quality that it sticks there.
It's crunchy. Yeah. Tons of crystals.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. My cheese. There's no denying we bought some 3 great cheeses. Mine's my least favorite of the 3, but that being said, and I was trying to not buy something smoked on purpose to try to get something new, but I like the tartness of this Tom Brulee. Yes, Tom as in Thomas. I know I didn't mean to buy it that way. I'm like, I shouldn't buy this cheese, right? It says Tom on it. But yeah, I know. But like, it had a nice tart flavor to it and an acidity to it that was enhanced by the Mighty Oak beer. I'm not really sure, honestly, for my pairing. I'm not really sure that, in general, John Nilly, much appreciated on the beer. I'm not really sure that this is my favorite Treehouse beer. Honestly, there's a little metallic-y twinge to it. I don't know if it's like Bumpy's beer, honestly, but yeah. I don't know if it's quite honestly like that. But it's a big, bold, drinking experience. There's a tartness of like raspberries to that beer, honestly. When you eat the cheese with it, you get an intensified raspberry, funky lactic souring kind of a flavor for a little bit. With the, what I'm trying to say, with that smoked essence in at the end of the drink. So for me, I think the cheese is real good. I think the beer is very good to world class. I'm just gonna go with everything as a whole and go with an 88 out of 100. The cheese is better than the beer. However, yes, as Tanner said, if you're ever back in Rhode Island there, Mr. Bumpy Road, the cheese wheel of Tiverton, Rhode Island is the place to go.
Oh yeah.
There is a cheese store here in Warren, Rhode Island. We could have walked to it, but it's not open today. But this is a pretty good place. That was a good place.
Yeah. It was
Yeah, I think I'll
They
just
had,
drive about 7 miles away to
Bubby, you would have loved it. They had
special cheese store here.
Yeah.
Oh nice.
they had hot
Right.
sauce. They had coffee beans.
Yeah, pates.
They had like jam.
Pâtés.
They had pickles.
Yeah.
They had a
Village Market.
Hot sauce. You said hot sauce.
yeah, it was hot sauce.
Yeah, when Tanner got his cheese, it was already a prepackaged one that they had in one of the cooler sections.
And they had the Bones coffee cup. They had like
Oh yeah, that's right.
coffee beans and they had a bunch of different
Charcuterie meats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, they had meats too. Yep.
Hmm.
Soup, different
Soup.
soups.
Soup. Yeah.
Prepared for like at a deli.
Yeah.
Did they have any bourbon?
No, it wasn't an alcohol shop. No. No. Ooh. A liquor store? No, it wasn't that.
They were really nice though.
Yeah.
And
A liquor store?
Huh?
Say again.
Liquor store?
It wasn't that liquor store. Oh, ooh. No, that's closed. There's closed for renovations.
Liquor store.
Oh no! I'm not gonna lick anybody's sores. Now this is gonna be a gross pairing for Tanner to try to describe again. We're on to Tanner, I think. Yeah. Woof.
For the final.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the Kolsch was a little disappointing, but it was a good beer. I mean, I got through it.
Easily.
No, I mean, I'm definitely crushed the 4-pack. Would I buy it again? Is it a good representation of a Kolsch? I mean, I don't know the date on it. Actually, doesn't even have a date. So I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's past its date. But yeah, it's definitely a little bit more on the malty side compared to what I normally typically have. And it's totally lacking that kind of like spicy hop component you get with normal Kolsch's. I'd still land it maybe around like 80. I don't want to give it too low. But yeah, right around that B- range.
Love that cheese.
Would you give it a J-Lo?
No.
No, an
The
Aflac.
cheese, on the other hand, the cheese is freaking phenomenal. I'm gonna give the cheese like a I'll go like 97 on the cheese.
Yeah,
It's very, very, very good. Kind of astringent. it does have a little bit of that sharp bite, and the with the sweetness of the beer, it did a good job washing it down. I'd say as far as the pairing, I'd probably like cut it in between. It's probably like a 90. It actually, the malty
Yeah.
sweetness from the Kolsch definitely helped cut through that kind of dry aspect of the cheese, and it enhanced the savory, sweet, salty aspect. And yeah, this thing's loaded with crystals.
It's very
Loaded with
loaded, very
crystals.
loaded.
Yeah, it's good. It's very, very good.
Yeah.
Very
Freshman
crumbly,
in
very buttery. Good balance of
Buttery.
buttery slash dry. Like I said, with the beer, it kind of pretty much took out the dry, and then you just got straight savory and salty and sweet. It was
Oh, yeah.
nice. Very nice pairing. So yeah, it's been fun. And that was a great shop, Eric. Good recommendation that we went.
Oh yeah.
for sure.
Totally, man. Yeah, that was
Cheers,
awesome.
guys.
Cheers. All right.
Yeah. It is crystal, you're right.
It's very
The beer man had the best cheese.
Beer man?
Damn far.
Like they were saying, like garlic, potato chips. It kind of has like that earthy garlic. I almost got like sour cream and then maybe like a cottage cheese or a citrus or something like that in there.
Citrus, yeah.
There's some, and then like a little slight hint of nut, tea-ness.
Thank you.
But good. Very well balanced between the saltiness, the funk, the flavors. Everything was really, really balanced well. I would give the cheese like a 98 out of 100. I think it's delicious. So, first time ever having a truffle cheese too. A truffle goat cheese at that.
Wow.
So, the beer was pretty damn good too. For I believe it would be considered an American. It does have a little bit of a more bitter side to it. More robust and more American-y feel to it. There's an Alexism for you.
American-y.
Yeah, American-y. But not bad. It, lighter, medium light body. Just a really nice medium mouthfeel and a roasty quality to it. So much chocolatey, and you heard it all. But I would give this beer probably like a 90 out of like 89, 90 out of 100 or so. Yeah. So the pairing, I didn't do beer before cheese. I forgot. So so cheese before beer though. The pairing in general. I think that I would have wanted to maybe go with like a lighter. Probably like an American amber or something, a little more on the hoppier side, amber or something like that,
Okay.
or like even I don't know if I'd do a Westie with it. Something maybe a Kolsch would probably actually go good with this, or a German style lager. In general, a German Pilsner. I think that would go really well with it. Only because when I was trying this right now, the Yinling lager, with it really it snapped out that barnyard goatee that I was looking for in the cheese.
Huh. Yingling to the rescue.
So, yeah, it like really works well with
Damn.
this. So, don't doubt Yingling when it comes to cheese, because I mean the Yingling tastes just like I don't know,
The ballpark beer earlier.
just a ballpark beer, like something you'd have with a hot dog, something at the game. Budweiser, not Budweiser, more like MGD or something like that, or something on that level. But yeah, good stuff, man. So that's our last thoughts on that and our scores. We'll go ahead and bring Bumpy up for his last thoughts.
All right. Cheers.
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 Cheers, mommy.
The cheese.
Sweaty.
It's been on.
It's starting to cling to my palate.
Yeah.
All right, hold on.
Yeah.
It's like spackle.
So with like fast food and stuff like that, they put like fake chemicals and stuff like that, GMO type stuff to
Yeah.
kind of enhance flavors and maybe start like maybe there's an addictiveness or something. There's something in some of those foods that you like make people say, I can't wait till I get another. Whatever.
Especially.
So this cheese had me thinking I was going to score it higher, but then I noticed Then I realized when I looked at it, I said, "This is just an orange cheese." I've had a lot of smoked Goudas. Where's the smoked rind?
Right.
Where's
dude.
the color?
Oh,
Yeah.
Why is it fake orange?
it's mass produced.
Mhm.
Maybe they enhanced it with a smoke flavor.
Boo!
Perhaps. Yeah.
Back to the drawing
Maybe
board.
this actually isn't smoked. Maybe they just blended the cheese, solidified it with a smoke enhancement. I would rate the cheese because it does have that corn huskiness, so it's still not the best smoked cheese I've had just based off the smoky flavor. The appearance of it, I mentioned the orange color being supernatural in cheese. And they definitely dyed it to make it orange.
Ah.
They left out any smoky rind. Yeah, I mean it's overall it's not a bad cheese. It's not a bad smoked Gouda per se. Definitely not the best. Far from the best. And as far as being natural, I don't think so. I would just land the cheese from Dietz.
Yeah.
Whatever. This is from a local superette store.
Oh yeah.
So this is probably something made by Kraft. Who knows?
KRF.
Yeah, it's I would score this in the good category. Just it's good. If you're looking for a smoked Gouda, it's probably not going to break the bank type deal. It's fairly approachable, I think, for most people. Yeah, so it's good, flat and good. As far as a Schilling Fest beer, this Fest beer, it's not something that they put out every single. It's not part of their rotation. They put it out probably once a year for this time of season. Usually they're pretty damn good with anything that they brew. This one does have a bit of a metallic note to it. Not sure why. The overall, I mean, I've had much better fest beers. And a lot of the better fest beers I've had have actually come from Germanic brewing companies that have been around for eons, like hundreds of years. Schilling's fairly new within the past 7 years or so here. But as far as this fest beer goes, I would land it in the kind of bottom range of very good. So it's going to get that kind of 4.1 to 4.25 out of 5, or 41 or 42, 43, not 43. But yeah, 42-ish out of 50 type range. As far as the pairing goes, I think that they did play well together.
Dope.
Nice. That's great.
Nice.
Cool, man. All right, Bumpy. Thank you, bro. Go ahead and let's just bring up
The dogs are loving the cheese, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Here's the layout.
Metallic.
Play game with us. All right, let me turn the banner off. So I don't like that thing.
Well,
Cool, dude. So we'll go ahead. Let's go ahead and let's do some shout outs off the top of your head, like we always do. I can't really look up anyone, so forgive us for not really just thinking off the top of our head who we want to shout out. So we'll go ahead and start with Mr. Thomas Metal 75 over here.
Yeah, Masters Beer Reviews show of YouTube. That's not really the channel name. Yeah, Thomas Mel 75 is the channel. So hit the subscribe button to myself and these two kind gentlemen. Bumpy was here yesterday with us. Thank you for coming over to Rhode Island, and John and Nilly for the weekend. Check out his channel, John and Nilly. Go check out Alex, the Beer Master, who is my co-host on Wednesdays when I'm not available to stream for work or band related reasonings, family stuff. And go shout out the Scorch Queen. That's my sister-in-law, Lauren, that does all the hot sauce and hot pepper eating stuff. She goes to competitions and literally smokes people by eating like just like raw, what you call them, Carolina Reapers and stuff. I'm like,
Yeah, and
I do
she's
my
pretty
idol on that.
hot too. Oh wait, that's
Whoa!
kidding. Joke.
Oh, yeah, man, but she's smoking a hot competition.
Oh shit.
But yeah, she has a smaller channel. Go check her out. I should come on, Bobby. I should do a collaboration with that. But yeah, this has been good. We all got to try different cheeses with Beer Man, and I would definitely give the Tiverton cheese wheel. It's gotta be, if not 100, then you rate that bad boy plus 100. You try whatever you want. They got over, their website says over 175 different cheeses. The lady, the teenage woman there that was working there, she could have been there twice. It was like over 200 basically. You try whatever you want. Let me know. I'm like, good experience. So this has been great today. Can't complain.
Awesome, yeah.
Cheers.
Totally.
Cheers.
All right, dude. Thanks, Eric.
Shout outs, right?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm like looking at a video on my phone right now. I gotta get away from it. Editing the vlog video. It's like 30 something minutes.
Nice.
So I'm probably gonna finish it off with you leaving.
Oh, whoa.
Might be a little sad.
No, dude.
Well,
That sucks.
I'm gonna go to bed.
Yeah, it'll be like a 35-minute vlog video, and it's pretty much the entire trip. It looks pretty freaking crazy. So look out for that. Had a lot of fun doing it, recording it. It's cool seeing like from your side
Yeah.
as well. I watched like a lot of your stuff.
I know.
Yeah.
It's weird.
It's
weird.
So yeah, check out both of our little documentary, I guess, of the trip. Yeah, it was a great time. Lots of beer reviews as well. Look out for beer reviews from all the channels.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to John and Ellie. If nobody mentioned John,
Yeah, John and Alex. Peace.
was definitely a big part of us hanging this weekend. It was really, really fun.
Your cheese.
We hit up some like straight up bucket list bangers.
Bucket list bangers.
Yeah, definitely. And
yeah, dude.
look out for more videos, liquor and beer, all that good stuff. And I'll shout out to Alex. Fortunately, he wasn't able to meet us, but definitely check out his channel. And yeah, cheers.
Cool. Cheers, dude. All right. Yeah, definitely kind of the same shout out here as far as like the gang. You guys have been absolutely awesome friends from the moment I met you till the day I finally fucking saw you in person. So it's count on this happening more often. I mean, it wasn't really expensive at all to come out here, as far as like the flight and everything else. So it's really not a hard thing to do if you put your mind to it. Same goes for you if you ever wanted to come out that way or on my end, you know. We go to Vegas or we really have a good time, you know, and see Dickie's beer reviews. There's a shout out, Dickie's beer reviews.
Dick in Vegas.
Yeah,
No, we love you, Dick.
Dickie's cool as hell. But no, that just count on it happening again. I'd love to come out here again too. It's so beautiful. Maybe even go on a trip down to, you know, Virginia and see Josh. Or
That would be
that
awesome.
way, you know, that'd be kind of fun.
God's country.
So, I know it costs a little bit of money. I know it. You got to save for it. I know you got to plan for it, but it can.
Once a year.
happen, so
That's it.
it's just once a year. So,
Once a year.
but it was really good. It was sad seeing you go, Bumpy, yesterday. I was a little sad from that, and John as well, because you guys are just really cool dudes. So all you guys are. But yeah, I know. I shouted out Dickie's beer reviews. I don't know what his latest review was, but he's a real swell dude too. There's so many other people I can shout out right now, or at least one or two more, but I can't look it up because we're on our stupid phone right here. So it's just bear with us. But yeah, it's been good. So we'll go ahead and I guess go ahead and end this, and that's it. We don't have Alex to shout us. To give
Oh, do you
us-
want me to shout anybody out?
Oh fuck!
Yeah, go
Bumpy,
ahead, Bumpy,
Jesus
yeah.
Christ, can you please? My God, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I would just like to first off shout out a store, a brewery, a very small brewery. They got kind of a hard start because of the whole COVID thing, but a fantastic brewery as far as what I've had on draft there.
Oh yeah.
And surprisingly good food, even though there's a whimsical thing about it. You can't just order a Reuben that comes
Yes.
in waffle form, but still really
Yeah.
damn good.
Nice.
So if you are ever in the Stowe, Vermont area,
I have the card somewhere.
check out Soulmate Brewing Company.
There it is.
Yeah.
And this is Jesus Christ.
Speaking of cheese.
One of their
That's
beers.
great.
Every beer that I was able to sample that they had on tap, I had my own pour of a beer and just tasted everybody else's stuff that they had. Was fantastic. I do have to say, some of the cans that I've had, they're a bit old and not, yeah. So
Right.
I think they just need a bit more movement. They need more notoriety. They need to be noticed and move their product. I think once they get flowing, though, their fresh stuff is some fantastic beer.
Yeah, dude,
And,
those cool.
it takes a lot for me. People have mentioned that. It takes a lot for me to say that a brewery is making some fantastic beers.
Awesome.
Because, yeah, a lot of times I find a lot of beers, I'm just like, I don't like it. I don't like it. Other than that, check out Robert the Whiskey Scout. And he's back. He's here in the chat.
Robert.
Rooting him on. And hope to see him coming back around again as well. Hopefully meeting up with some cheese and stuff like that. Now, it's not all beer and cheese. Sometimes Beer Man will throw in a bring any alcoholic beverage and cheese
Oh, yeah.
night. So Robert, if you're still there and you just don't have a beer to mix with cheese, stay tuned and listen for when the next bring any alcoholic beverage, need to be a bourbon, gin, whatever, and cheese. Can be wine as well. So cheers to Art by Sparkle down there. Yeah, we went live only a few times here. We did a shout out, if Sparkle's around, when we were out on our little get about. A lot of times it was very late night though, so
Oh, yeah.
you may have already been in bed when we went live on anything. But cheers, Sparkle. She did help out a little bit there with enabling us to pick up a few things.
Appreciation.
So we appreciate her. On my channel, I have my my beer reviews. I put out 3, basically right now 3 a week.
Whoa, yeah.
Yeah. So Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays, you'll catch some beer reviews. And then Tuesdays, I have my frozen pizza reviews I put out. So I did put one out today. If you want to check it out, it's Uni's. It is a gluten-free pizza. So I am doing different types of pizzas. I'm not just, there's some specialty types, for people that might have issues where they can't eat certain things. And I kind of will talk about those. But yeah, great time. I enjoyed this whole past weekend with all the boys. Everybody's here minus John.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For that. Yeah, it was a fun time. I really appreciated it, and yeah, it was like time kind of stood still for a moment.
It really did.
Because right now I feel like I'd be back to work because there was so much stuff. Maybe it was all the driving. That's what.
The driving.
Yeah.
I wasn't driving, but I was a passenger. I mean, damn it, being a
Best part.
passenger sometimes
Yeah.
can take a lot out of you too. All right, but
Yeah.
cheers, anyways. That's it.
Cheers,
Bye.
man. Cheers, Bumpy. All right. Well, you guys have a good night, day, wherever you're from this beautiful world. We're going to go ahead and end this out, but after one more sip, if you got it.
Yeah, we got it.
Something in there.
And we're going to get out of here. Cheers.
Literally and figuratively, almost.
Cheers, Bumpy.
Tinkle, tinkle, tinkle.
Okay.
Oh, no,
Here we go.
Oh! Before we go, one more thing.
Ooh.
I want to say cheers to my wife.
Yeah.
During our lovely breakfast
and,
in Vermont,
happy
she
belated
called me up
birthday to Bobby.
and asked me what I wanted for a bourbon.
Oh.
And she picked up this Kentucky Owl bourbon
Yo,
whiskey.
cool.
Me. It is a
happy
Maxter
Bobby.
edition,
Yeah.
limited release. What makes this super special is it's a master blend between two master blenders, Maureen Robinson, who is a Scotch whiskey master blender,
Huh.
and John Ray, who is a Kentucky Owl bourbon master blender. They
Dude,
blended up
nice,
this
bro.
beautiful 100 proof whiskey.
It's not too hot.
Oh yeah, dude.
And I've tried
Nice.
some, so I gotta savor it. So I can only have a little bit every now and then.
Exactly.
So cheers to my wife.
Nice.
Cheers,
Cheers.
Ryan.
Cheers. Man.
And happy belated birthday, Buffy.
All
The
right.
one that mentioned it, but yeah, boy.
All right, dude. Okay, we'll go ahead and end this out. Yeah, happy birthday. Heck yeah. Well, we already said it. We're gonna go ahead and end. Cheers, guys. Cheers, everyone in the chat.
Cheers.
Right on.
And
Here we
we'll
go.
See you soon.
Where is it? It's so hard to
What's up, and a half?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Bye.